Marisa Tomei experienced an unexpected twist nearly 30 years after the release of the 1992 legal comedy, My Cousin Vinny, which remains a standout in the genre. Interestingly, some actors were not the first choices of the producers, leading to a unique casting dynamic. The character of Mona Lisa Vito, played by Tomei, was inspired by real-life individuals, adding depth to her performance. Behind the scenes, the film was filled with secrets, including deleted scenes that could have changed the narrative. Notable blunders made their way into the final cut, showcasing the spontaneity of the actors and the unpredictable nature of filming. These moments contributed to the film's charm and authenticity, making it a beloved classic. As we explore these hidden gems, we will reveal the creative decisions and unexpected occurrences that shaped the film's legacy, offering a fresh perspective on a story that continues to resonate with audiences today. The film My Cousin Vinny was released on March 13, 1992, and has since become a classic American comedy. Directed by Jonathan Lynn and produced by Lohner and Paul Schiff, the movie features a talented cast that includes Joe Pesci, Marisa Tomei, Mitchell Whitfield, Ralph Macchio, and Fred Gwynne, who delivered one of his final performances in this film. The story centers around two college students, Bill and Stan, who find themselves in a dire situation when they are wrongfully accused of murder while traveling in Alabama. Their only hope lies in their lawyer, Vinny Gambini, played by Joe Pesci, who is a Brooklyn-based personal injury lawyer. Vinny is not your typical lawyer. He employs unconventional methods to navigate the legal system and prove the innocence of his clients. Marisa Tomei plays Mona Lisa Vito, Vinny's fiancée, who is both smart and resourceful, providing crucial support to Vinny as he tackles the challenges of the case. The film combines humor with courtroom drama, showcasing the cultural clash between the characters from New York and the southern setting of Alabama. The chemistry between the characters, especially between Vinny and Mona, adds depth to the story, making it not just a comedy, but also a tale of love and loyalty. The film's clever writing and memorable performances have solidified its place in American cinema, making it a beloved choice for audiences even decades after its release. Vinny Gambini, despite his lack of experience in the courtroom, relies heavily on his fiancée Mona Lisa Vito's extensive knowledge of cars to turn the tide in a challenging legal battle. As the trial unfolds, Vinny faces numerous obstacles, but he remains determined to prove the innocence of his friends Bill and Stan, who have been wrongfully accused. The turning point in the case comes when Lisa presents crucial photographic evidence that clearly shows Bill's car could not have been involved in the crime. This revelation is pivotal, as it dismantles the prosecution's case and highlights the flaws in their arguments. With Lisa's expertise and Vinny's growing confidence, they work together to expose the truth. Ultimately, their efforts lead to the dismissal of all charges against Bill and Stan, showcasing the power of teamwork and the importance of having the right knowledge at the right time. The courtroom drama not only emphasizes the significance of evidence, but also the impact of love and support in overcoming adversity. When Jonathan Lynn, the director, first saw Marisa Tomei in the film Oscar, he was struck by her talent and charisma. He recognized something special in her performance that made him believe she was the ideal choice for the role of Mona Lisa Vito. Despite some initial doubts about casting an unknown actress, Lynn's instincts told him that Tomei could bring the character to life in a way that would resonate with audiences. Mona Lisa Vito is a vibrant and intelligent character, and Lynn felt that Tomei's unique energy and ability to convey both humor and depth would make her portrayal unforgettable. As the casting process unfolded, Lynn's confidence in Tomei grew stronger. He saw how she could embody the character's wit and charm, making her a perfect match for the film's tone. The chemistry between Tomei and her co-stars further solidified Lynn's decision, as their interactions brought an authentic feel to the story. This casting choice not only showcased Tomei's talent, but also highlighted Lynn's vision as a director who was willing to take risks on fresh faces. Ultimately, this decision paid off, as Tomei's performance earned her critical acclaim and solidified her place in Hollywood. Mona Lisa Vito's character in the film was initially at risk of being cut from the final edit. However, the director recognized her potential and fought to keep her in the story. By enhancing her role with humor, Mona Lisa became an essential part of the narrative. This decision transformed her from a minor character into a pivotal figure whose presence added depth and charm to the film. One of the standout moments that solidified her importance was the biological clock rant. This scene not only showcased Marisa Tomei's acting skills, but also resonated with audiences, making it one of the most memorable parts of the film. The combination of humor and emotional depth in her character allowed viewers to connect with her on a personal level. Mona Lisa Vito's journey in the film exemplifies how a well-crafted character can elevate a story, proving that sometimes the most unexpected characters can become the heart of a narrative. Growing up in Brooklyn, Marisa Tomei was deeply influenced by the vibrant local culture that surrounded her. This rich environment played a significant role in shaping her artistic sensibilities. However, in an interview, she made it clear that her iconic portrayal of Mona Lisa Vito in the film, My Cousin Vinny, was not a direct reflection of her own speech patterns. Instead, she credited her mother for her ability to navigate various speech styles. This influence allowed her to embody the character with authenticity and depth. Tomei's performance showcased her talent for adapting her voice and mannerisms, which contributed to the character's charm and relatability. The nuances in her delivery highlighted the complexity of Mona Lisa Vito, making her a memorable figure in cinema. By drawing on her mother's influence, Tomei was able to create a character that resonated with audiences, demonstrating her skill as an actress who can transform and adapt to different roles. Jonathan Lynn and screenwriter Loner dedicated significant effort to ensure that their film authentically represented the culture of the southern United States. They embarked on extensive research, which included Loner's road trip across various southern states. This journey allowed them to immerse themselves in the local culture, gaining first-hand experience and insights that would enrich the film's narrative. They aimed to capture the essence of Southern life, focusing on the unique traditions, values, and social dynamics that define the region. In their pursuit of authenticity, they were also mindful of the portrayal of Southern characters. They worked diligently to avoid negative stereotypes that often plague representations of the South in media. By doing so, they sought to present a more nuanced and respectful view of Southern culture, highlighting its complexities and the richness of its communities. This commitment to authenticity not only enhanced the film's credibility, but also resonated with audiences who appreciate genuine storytelling. The result was a film that not only entertained, but also educated viewers about the diverse and vibrant culture of the southern United States. Loner's deep passion for cars and his extensive knowledge played a crucial role in shaping Mona Lisa's expert testimony on vehicles. This personal connection to the subject matter allowed for a level of authenticity that would have been hard to achieve through mere research. His insights brought a unique perspective to the film, making the car-related scenes not only believable, but also engaging for the audience. The film's legal scenes were crafted with such precision that they garnered significant acclaim from the legal community. The American Bar Association Journal recognized it as one of the top 25 legal movies, highlighting its use in law schools as a prime example of legal accuracy. This recognition speaks volumes about the film's commitment to portraying the law realistically, making it a valuable resource for students and professionals alike. The combination of Loner's car expertise and the film's legal authenticity created a compelling narrative that resonated with viewers and critics. The comedic character of the stuttering public defender, John Gibbons, sparked significant controversy. Critics from the National Stuttering Project expressed their discontent, arguing that the portrayal was offensive and perpetuated negative stereotypes about people who stutter. They believe that using a stutter as a comedic device trivialized the challenges faced by those who struggle with speech. This criticism highlighted the broader issue of representation in media and the responsibility of filmmakers to portray characters with disabilities in a respectful and accurate manner. Austin Pendleton, the actor who took on the role of John Gibbons, had a personal connection to the character, as he himself had overcome a stutter. Despite this connection, Pendleton approached the role with reluctance. He understood the sensitivity surrounding the topic and the potential for misunderstanding. His performance was meant to bring humor, but the backlash from advocacy groups raised important questions about the line between comedy and respect for individuals with speech impediments. The debate surrounding this character reflects ongoing discussions about how disabilities are represented in film and television, emphasizing the need for thoughtful portrayals that honor the experiences of those affected. Initially, there was a plan to portray Vinny as dyslexic in the film. The idea was to use creative visual techniques to illustrate his struggles with reading legal documents. This approach aimed to provide a deeper understanding of Vinny's character and the challenges he faced in his profession. However, As the project progressed, director Jonathan Lynn began to feel uncertain about how to execute this concept effectively. He worried that the visual representation of dyslexia might not resonate with the audience or could be misinterpreted. This hesitation led to the decision to remove the dyslexia plotline from the film entirely. The focus shifted to other aspects of Vinny's character, allowing the story to unfold without the complexities that the dyslexia angle would have introduced. Ultimately, this change shaped the narrative in a different direction, emphasizing other elements of Vinny's journey and experiences. The decision reflects the challenges filmmakers often face when trying to balance creative ideas with practical execution. The film was shot in a real prison in Gainesville, Georgia, which added a unique and intense atmosphere to the production. Real prisoners and guards participated as extras in various scenes, creating an authentic backdrop that heightened the realism and tension for both the actors and the crew. This setting posed challenges, but it also provided an opportunity for the cast to immerse themselves fully in their roles. Among the cast, the chemistry between Joe Pesci and Marisa Tomei stood out as a vital element of the film's success. As Tomei took on her first major film role, Pesci played a significant part in guiding her through the process. Their interactions on set blossomed into a strong friendship, which contributed to the natural and engaging dynamic seen on screen. This bond not only helped Tomei feel more comfortable in her role, but also enhanced the overall performance of both actors, making their scenes together memorable and impactful. The combination of the real prison environment and the genuine connection between Pesci and Tomei created a compelling viewing experience that resonated with audiences. In the film, Joe Pesci's appearance was carefully modified through the use of makeup, including a temporary non-surgical facelift. This was done to make him look younger, which was important to match the age difference between him and Marisa Tomei. The filmmakers wanted to maintain a sense of authenticity in the characters' interactions, especially given the romantic undertones in the story. Jonathan Lynn, the director, placed a strong emphasis on realism, particularly in a pivotal scene that involved a card trick. He insisted that Joe Pesci learn the card trick himself, rather than relying on editing or special effects. This decision added depth to the character of Vinny, showcasing his persuasive abilities and making the scene more engaging for the audience. By having Pesci perform the trick authentically, it not only enhanced the believability of the moment, but also highlighted the chemistry between the characters. The effort put into these details contributed significantly to the film's overall impact and the audience's connection to the story. The iconic two youths dialogue between Vinny and Judge Chamberlain Howler in the film, My Cousin Vinny, has become a memorable moment in cinematic history. This humorous exchange was inspired by a real-life conversation between actor Joe Pesci and writer Jonathan Lynn. Pesci, known for his energetic and comedic style, shared a story that caught Lynn's attention. Lynn decided to incorporate this dialogue into the script, using it to highlight the comedic tension in the courtroom scene. The phrase two youths is a playful mispronunciation of two youths, which adds to the humor and charm of the characters. This moment not only showcases Pesci's talent for comedy, but also reflects the clever writing that made the film a classic. The dialogue has since been quoted and referenced in various contexts, solidifying its place in pop culture. The blend of Pesci's performance and Lynn's writing created a scene that resonates with audiences, demonstrating the power of collaboration in filmmaking. Several scenes were cut from the film, including an interaction between Vinny and Stan that was later reintroduced for its comedic value. This decision was made despite some inaccuracies regarding legal procedures, which did not detract from the humor that the scene provided. The creative team faced a challenge during production when they noticed the absence of Bill's mother at his trial. This raised concerns about the emotional depth of the story. To address this, they shot scenes involving her heart attack, which were intended to add weight to the narrative. However, these scenes ultimately slowed down the film's pacing. After careful consideration, the team decided to exclude her from the final cut. This choice allowed the film to maintain a brisker tempo, focusing on the main characters and their interactions. The decision reflects the balance filmmakers often have to strike between character development and narrative flow, ensuring that the story remains engaging for the audience. Robert De Niro and Will Smith were both considered for roles in the film, which sparked interesting discussions among the filmmakers. De Niro was suggested for the character of Vinny, but this idea was ultimately rejected. At the time, De Niro was not widely recognized for his comedic roles, which made the casting choice seem risky. The filmmakers were looking for someone who could bring a light-hearted touch to the character, and they felt that De Niro's strong dramatic background might not fit the comedic tone they were aiming for. In addition to casting considerations, one of the film's standout moments is the memorable screech owl scene. This scene was filmed using a real owl, which added a layer of authenticity to the production. The filmmakers employed clever techniques to ensure the owl would perform as needed. They fed the owl meat just before the shot, which encouraged the bird to open its beak at the right moment. This careful planning allowed the filmmakers to capture the perfect shot, which was later enhanced with post-production sound effects. The combination of real animal behavior and creative filming techniques contributed to the scene's lasting impact on audiences. Marisa Tomei's role as Mona Lisa Vito in My Cousin Vinny has become iconic, yet her journey to that role was filled with surprises. Initially, she was not the first choice for the character, which adds an interesting layer to her performance. The character was inspired by real people, allowing Tomei to bring authenticity and depth to her portrayal. Behind the scenes, the film was a treasure trove of secrets, including deleted scenes that could have altered the story significantly. These moments, along with some unexpected blunders, made their way into the final cut, showcasing the spontaneity of the actors and the unpredictable nature of filmmaking. Such elements contributed to the film's charm, making it relatable and enjoyable for audiences. The creative decisions made during production, along with the chemistry among the cast, helped shape the film's legacy. Even decades later, My Cousin Vinny continues to resonate, reminding viewers of the magic that happens when talent and spontaneity